This is my Max Chord player patch. I use a K slider with the U menus and a few buttons. And I also programmed it to where I can use my computer keyboard to control it rather than using my mouse to click the certain buttons. So here's a peek underneath the hood of the Max Chord player patch. Over to the right, you see a legend of the keys on the keyboard, the corresponding note values that would correspond to Max. And then I went ahead and connected those in the relationship that I wanted them at the button. So in this case, I went ahead and made it chromatic in this particular row. So we got A sharp, B, C, etc. And then we have, connected to all of those, we have the frequencies that represent this. So for A, I actually have 4 separate frequencies of A playing in different octaves just to make it a full chord sound. And then the U menus actually build the chord off that frequency. So let's show you a little bit about what's going on inside this patch. So here's a little breakdown of a small segment. The whole trick here is inside the U menu in the inspector, we go here into the U menu items, list all the intervals from the unison, minor, second, all the way on up to an octave. And those are listed out as in like 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 12, which is where these corresponding buttons are. Then you match those buttons up with the major and the minor, so that way when you click on them, it changes the actual interval to play off that root chord. Click the major, it changes it to a major, perfect fifth, an octave. Minor, there's the minor, major. It actually depicts the interval relationships inside the chords. And as you can see here, once we lock this and put this in presentation mode, it cleans up really nice. Here at the bottom, we have the intervals, and here we've got all the different chords that you can play, or all the different notes, and then here are the actual chord relationships. So if I wanted to play an A, I'll make it major, click that, you can see it changes the intervals down here at the bottom. You can also do that with the keyboard, so I can make it major by pressing the space bar. You'll see here that the intervals will change with the button, so pressing minor, and you'll see them also light up here as well, and then you can make them play the different chords. One can utilize this patch to teach students theory while also having a visual representation of the chord itself and the relationships inside of it, and also hearing it as well.